So the Victory Day Parade this year also is important because there will be a display of Russian might in terms of the troops that will be displayed, the weapon systems and aircraft systems that will be on display. Could you tell us a little more about that?
It's about techniques and so on. It's appeared to be that parade real war might not differ from each other. And now we have, first of all, war of drones. And there are no drones on such parade. And usually we have tanks on the parade. But in this war, tanks are almost senseless. In this war, tanks, it's very weak weaponry. So the parade of techniques and the military technique of the war now very much different from each other. I would say parade a little bit late. But what is important is people. People who took part in the parade is, first of all, represent different military units who are taking part in this war. A lot of the participants of parades, they're also participants of this war against Western countries on the Ukrainian territory. So people applaud not so much to the technique of this parade. People applaud to our Russian soldiers.
So Russia on Monday announced that it would practice the deployment of tactical nuclear weapons as part of a military exercise after threats from France and Britain. How symbolic is that move?
This move of Russia is not just symbolic. Russia saying that if Western countries are interested to have next step of escalation, Russia will give response. And we regard this war as a war not between Russia and Ukraine, but between Russia and Western countries. And we regard Ukraine not as a dependent country, but country which in fact occupied by United States of America and another NATO members. And if this occupation will move to the level of political occupation, to the level of direct military occupation, Russia probably will use tactical nuclear weaponry. Look, according to international law, Russia as nuclear power cannot use nuclear tactical weaponry against not nuclear Ukrainian army. But France is nuclear country. That's why if it will be a direct intervention of the French army on the Ukrainian territory, Russian tactical nuclear weaponry can be used against French troops, and this will be not violation of international law.
So talking about President Putin, now he rose to power just
и воспитанников Кронштадтского морского кадетского корпуса. Генерал армии Сергей Шойгу совершил объезд войск и направляется к центральной трибуне для доклада президенту Российской Федерации, Верховному главнокомандующему вооруженными силами Российской Федерации Владимиру Владимировичу Путину.
Товарищ Верховный Главнокомандующий Вооруженными силами Российской Федерации, войска Московского гарнизона к параду Победы готовы. Генерал армии Шойгу. Вольно!
Уважаемые граждане России, дорогие ветераны, товарищи солдаты и матросы, сержанты и старшины, мичманы и прапорщики, товарищи офицеры, генералы и адмиралы, бойцы, командиры, фронтовики, герои специальной военной операции. Поздравляю вас с Днем Победы, с нашим самым главным, подлинно народным, священным праздником. Мы чествуем наших отцов и дедов, прадедов. Они защитили родную землю и сокрушили нацизм. Освободили народы Европы, достигли вершин ратной и трудовой доблести. Сегодня мы видим, как правду о Второй мировой войне пытаются исказить. Она мешает тем, кто привык строить свою, по сути, колониальную политику на лицемерии и лжи. Они сносят мемориалы истинным борцам с нацизмом, ставят на пьедесталы предателей и пособников гитлеровцев, перечеркивают память о героизме и благородстве солдат-освободителей, о той великой жертве, которую они принесли во имя жизни. Реваншизм, издевательство над историей, стремление оправдать нынешних последователей нацистов – это часть общей политики западных элит по разжиганию все новых региональных конфликтов, межнациональной и межрелигиозной вражды, по сдерживанию суверенных, независимых центров мирового развития. Мы отвергаем претензии любого государства.
Okay, let me again go across to Dr. Sergei Markov. Dr. Markov, let me again, if you can hear me clearly, talking about President Putin. Now, he of course rose to power just 8 years after the Soviet Union broke up, and this is going to be his 5th term. In terms of war, how different would you say that this term is perhaps going to be?
You know, Vladimir Putin speech has very important, few very important sentences, ideas. First of all, and this is the main sense of this victory parade, Russia is winner in all wars, and Russia will crush any enemies who will challenge Russia. So it's main idea. Another idea that the forces against which Russia fights now, they are, allies of the Nazi regime. And Vladimir Putin not mentioned about Ukraine name, but he absolutely clear so that we're fighting now against those who are against winners of the Nazis, and those who now put the momentum to the allies of Adolf Hitler, allies of the Nazis. So now this war on the Ukrainian territory against Western neo-colonial powers is continuation of war of our grandfathers against Nazi regime. We are continue to be against Nazis, but America and Europe and British again with Nazis.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.